story to tell. Referring to the powerful tank forces, besides Russia or the United States, almost everyone must remember Germany, which created the most terrifying steel warriors on the planet during the catastrophic World War II. During this war, German tanks swept through most of Europe, causing many nations to fail in just a few days. Even after 1945, Germany was divided. Both West and East Germany still possessed powerful tanks. Continuing that tradition, in the early 1970s, Kriegsmarine began developing Leopard 2 main battle tank on order from the West German Army. By 1979, Leopard 2 was accepted to replace its predecessor, the Leopard 1, in the German Army. The Leopard 2 versions were developed into two main batches, including the original models up to Leopard 2A4 with vertical turret armor and improved batch, which are Leopard 2A5 and newer versions, which have angle arrow-shaped turret, applique armor together with other improvements. Up to now, Leopard 2 has developed up to 9 versions and many of its variants according to the orders of the foreign armies. Leopard 2 excels in high reliability, modular design, simplicity in repair, and ease of operation. Many countries have taken inspiration from this main battle tank line to develop their own domestic tanks. The Leopard 2 project inherited many advanced technologies and design solutions from the joint MBT-70 program between the West Germany and the United States. As for the MBT-70, this was a revolutionary design developed in the 1960s, intended to counter the new generation of Warsaw Pact tanks developed by the Soviet Union. The new tank was equipped with many advanced technologies, excellent performance, maneuverability, protection, and firepower. However, due to cost overruns, technical problems, and various requirements, West Germany withdrew from the program in 1969. When the Germans left, the Americans tried to pass on their own, eventually becoming the excellent M1 Abrams main battle tank. The Germans also had their own ways, resulting in the birth of Leopard 2. The advanced technologies available on the MBT-70 have been applied to both Leopard 2 and M1 Abrams tanks. Essentially, Leopard 2 uses steel armor in combination with multi-layer composite panels to ensure the vehicle's viability. From the A4 version onwards, Leopard 2 has been reinforced with new armor layers, protecting the crew against armor-piercing shells and modern anti-tank missiles. The protection of the armor is equivalent of standard 900mm RHA steel in the turret and 600mm in the hull. The undercarriage uses a V-shaped structure to enhance protection against mines and improvised explosive devices. The side of the hull is covered by armor skirts to increase protection against projectiles and RPGs. To reduce detection, Leopard 2 is also equipped with 16 electronically controlled Wegman 76mm smoke grenade dischargers, provide a 2-minute camouflage smoke screen. A standard crew consists of 4, including commander, gunner, reloader, and driver. The crew is also protected from biochemical nuclear agents through air filtration. In addition, the survivability of the crew is enhanced by an automatic fire system, with 4 9kg Helen fire extinguisher bottles are installed on the right behind the driver's position. On upgraded versions, an automatic loader, and IFIS battlefield management system have been added, which is reduced the tank's crew to 3 members, as a dedicated loader was no longer needed. The main firepower of Leopard 2 was a 120mm L44 or L55 smoothbore gun with 42 rounds of ammunition. The gun is fully stabilized and can fire a variety of types of rounds, such as the German DM43 APFSDS-T anti-tank rounds, which is said to be able to penetrate 560mm of steel armor at a range of 2 km, and the German DM12 multipurpose anti-tank projectile. Penetration can be up to 550mm for DM53 projectile. In addition, Rheinmetall has developed an upgrade for Leopard 2 tanks to give them the ability to fire the Israeli Leopard anti-tank guided missile through the main gun. The missile can engage targets out to a range of 6 km. Thanks to the gun stabilizer, Leopard 2 can fire on the move. The standard fire control system found on the Leopard 2 is a German EMES-15 fire control system with a dual magnification stabilized primary sight. During daytime conditions, Leopard 2 can detect targets at a distance of 5 km and aim them within 4 seconds. To combat infantry and aircraft, this MBT series is equipped with 2 7.62mm machine guns, one mounted coaxially, the other on an anti-aircraft mount. There were reports that Rheinmetall developed a 140mm smoothbore gun for use in future tank designs. Powering this 57 tons average MBT is the MTU MB873 KA501 liquid-cooled V12 twin-turbo diesel engine with a capacity of 1,500 horsepower. It ensures that Leopard 2 can maneuver at a maximum speed of 68 km per hour, 31 km per hour on rough terrain, and a range of 550 km with auxiliary air tanks. Leopard 2 was first operated during the Kosovo War as part of the peacekeeping force. Similarly, it was used during the war in Afghanistan after the US invaded the country after the September 11 event. Various versions have served in the armed forces of Germany and 12 other European countries, as well as several non-European nations, including Canada, Chile, Indonesia, Singapore, and Turkey. German and Western military theory is that tanks need a strong armor, survive first, fire later, as well as prioritize crew comfort, etc. As a result, Leopard 2 tanks, like other Western tanks, often have larger dimensions and weights than Russian and Chinese tanks. Although the standard version was designed specifically for European terrain, Leopard 2 tanks also have versions that are typical or desertified to suit customers' requirements. Typically for this is the version of the Leopard 2 tank operating in the Army of Singapore and Brazil. It can be said that the Leopard 2 is a perfect blend of maneuverability, firepower, and crew protection. Leopard 2, along with American M1 Abrams and British Challenger 2, are some of the best examples of the Western tanks, different from the rest of the world. My video of Leopard 2 main battle tank ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.